Good morning students. Yarn manufacturing process. What are the sequence of yarn manufacturing? Ginning, blowroom, carding, comber, draw frame, simplex, spinning. These are the sequence of yarn manufacturing process. So this diagram, this flowchart explains the process sequence of yarn manufacturing and input and output material of intermediate products. So yarn manufacturing. The first process is called ginning. Here the input material is seed cotton. Ginning is a process which remove the seed and cotton separately. We can get the lint cotton plus seed. Next, the lint cotton is converted into bale form. Then it is fed into the blowroom process. So bale cotton is nothing but 170 to 200 kg of cotton fibers in bale form. So the bale cotton is the feed material for blowroom. The object of blowroom is opening and cleaning. It opening the bale cotton and clean the bale cotton and produce lab. LAP lab is the output of blowroom machine. The weight of the lab may be 20 kgs. The lab is the feed material for carding machine. So carding, the main object of carding machine is fiber to fiber separation. So individual fiber separation takes place in carding processes. In carding process, the input material is lab. The output is a carding sliver. The sliver is nothing but continuous length of rope-like appearance is a sliver. The output of the carding machine is carding sliver is the feed material for comber. So the carding sliver is fed in the comber machine. The preparatory machines for comber is sliver lab and rubber lab machines are available. So through that process, the comber lab is prepared. The output of the comber machine is combed sliver. The combed sliver is fed in the draw frame process. The main object of draw frame is doubling and drafting. So here the 8 or 6 slivers are combined together to form a single sliver. So by this way we can improve the uniformity of the fibers. The output of the draw frame is drawn sliver. This is a feed material for simplex process. What is simplex? Which reduce the thickness of the sliver into roving form. So which reduce the thickness. It means increase the length, reduce the thickness. Here high draft is applied. So the output of the simplex machine is roving. The package name is bobbin. The material is called roving. The roving is the feed material for spinning process. Here high draft is applied. The roving is converted into yarn form. This is the yarn manufacturing process. The ginning to spinning. The intermediate products are converted into useful product from seed cotton to lab, lab to carding sliver to combed sliver to draw frame sliver, then roving. Finally, we produce the material is called yarn. This is the yarn manufacturing process. The first topic, ginning. What is ginning? The process of separating the cotton fibers from the cotton seed. So we know very well cotton is a natural fiber. It comes with the seed. So our aim is to remove the fibers from the seed in order to get good quality of fibers. So if we process the material with the seed, means the crushed seeds creates more problems in blowroom and carding processes. It is not also possible. So we have to remove the seeds in the ginning process. The main object of ginning is to remove of seeds from the fibers to produce lint. It's a good fibers. The object of ginning process is to remove the fiber from the seed. Is the first object of ginning process. Then remove the neps and wastages in the feed material to collect the seed and the seedless cotton fibers separately. Which collect the seed and fibers separately to separate the cotton fiber from the root portion of the seed. From the root portion, from the surface of the seed, the cotton fibers is extracted by suitable forces. Then we can get the good cotton fibers. So the object of ginning is to removal of fibers from the surface of the seed. Types of ginning machine. There are generally 3 types of ginning machines are available. Nifrologine, Sawgin and Macathigin. Normally for Indian variety of cottons we are using Nifrologine. In Macathigin there are three types: single acting Macathigin, double acting Macathigin, double acting double roller Macathigin. These are the three types of Macathigins available in textile field. In this class we are going to discuss about the working procedure of Nifrologining machine. So what is ginning machine? The ginning machine is used to remove the seeds and fibers separately. So here we are using Nifrologining machine. So it is suitable for medium variety of our Indian stable cottons. So what are the parts of Nifrologining machine? So this is feed table. These two are called knife rollers, doctor knife. This is Nifrologining machine. This is called feed table. This part is called doctor knife. This is axillary roller, knife roller, two leather rollers and grid bars. So the purpose of feed table is to feed the material. The purpose of axillary roller is to maintain constant supply of cotton to the knife roller. The knife roller is consists of number of knife discs. So anything comes into contact with the knife roller which gives striking action and action with the pressure, so the fiber is removed. The leather roller which has rough surface, sawtooth rough surface, so the fibers are stick with the leather roller path, so we can get the good fibers. The grid bars are used to collect the waste material, that is seed. So the consisting of Nifrologining consists of one feed table, one axillary roller, knife roller, two leather rollers, two doctor knife and one grid bar. These are the construction of Nifrologining machine. What is the working principle of Nifrologining? The seed cotton is placed in the table. This is the feed table. The feed cotton is placed here. The to and fro motion of the feed table with the help of crank, the to and fro motion of the feed table helps the cotton move forward. By means of reciprocating motion of the table by the crank arrangement, the seed cotton comes into contact with the knife roller. Here the axial roller is available which maintain the constant supply of cotton to the knife roller. The construction of knife roller is most important one. The knife roller portion being arranged in such a manner that anything comes into contact with the knife roller which gives a reciprocation or to and fro motion as well as being subject to a sticking action. So anything comes into contact with the knife roller is subjected to sticking action, the action with the pressure. So the seed cotton is comes into contact with the knife roller. The high speed of knife roller, the 300 RPM of knife roller, break the cotton and seed separately. Then the cotton is carried forward in the direction of knife roller until it is brought in touch with the leather roller. The rotation of the knife roller carry forward the cotton fibers. But here we have doctor knife which does not allow the seeds to follow. So only the cotton fiber is capable of moving towards the direction of knife roller. After the path of the knife roller, the cotton touches the surface of the leather roller. The leather roller is a rough surface. Leather roller is a rough surface due to spirally formed saw cuts. So there are two leather rollers which has saw cuts of spirally formed rough surface. So the path of the leather roller carry forward the cotton fibers, seedless cotton fibers there is a stripping wool which strip the material from the leather roller and converted it into bale form. This is the working principle or working method of nifrology. Here, the seed cotton is fed on the table. The axial roller governs the constant supply of cotton fiber. The knife roller separate the seed and cotton separately. The leather roller carry the seedless fibers towards the output unit. So these are the working operation of nifrology. Next topic, setting. What is setting? The nip to nip distance of a roller or the gap between a one roller to another roller is called setting. So the setting is a main important process for processing cotton fibers in ginning machine, because the setting is wider means the ginning process not takes place, because the removal of seed from the cotton fiber is not possible while using wider setting. If the setting is very close, very narrow setting, then it is possible of the seeds may get break. So the powder form of seeds combined with the fibers, which creates a number of problems in further processing. So we have to follow optimum setting is must. What are the setting points? The diagram explains clearly the gap between the knife roller and leather roller is one setting. The gap between the doctor knife and the knife roller is another setting. The gap between the grid bar and the knife roller is a third setting. These are the important settings we have to cover while processing nifrology. The first setting, if the setting between the leather roller and knife roller is wider, what happens? If it is wider means the seedless fiber does not follow this surface of the leather roller. So it is possible to collapse the entire process. And also, if the setting between doctor knife and knife roller is not in proper condition, means the seeds may mixed with the seedless fiber, so it creates more wastages. So it is important to maintain the proper setting while processing cotton fibers. The setting between the knife roller and the leather roller, setting between the doctor knife and the knife roller is most important. Other than this, the seeds cannot get between this steel and knife roller. Carelessness here produce large quantity of crushed seeds in this area. So these settings are very wider. So crushed seeds is possible. Crushed seeds. And the sharp edge of the doctor knife may cut the fiber. It is also possible. So sharp edge of the doctor knife may cut the fiber. It is also possible. The pressure between doctor knife and leather roller is most important. If the pressure is more, if the pressure is more, the altering of fibers with the leather roller may get affected, and the leather roller should be parallel to the knife roller, so the process may run smooth manner. These are the important setting points while set the nifrologining machine. So the summary of this class is, first topic is production of yarn by using various processes. The first process is ginning, second is blow room, carding, comber, draw frame, simplex and spinning. These are the sequence of process for producing carded yarn or combed yarn. There are two types of yarns are available. If a fiber is following carding process only, then the yarn is called carded yarn. If the fiber process through comber process, then it is called combed yarn. So the difference between carded yarn and combed yarn is, the combed yarn quality is comparing with the collodion is good because we remove the short fibers present in the feed material by using combing process. And ginning process, what is the object of ginning? To remove the seeds and fibers is the main object of ginning. To separate the fibers from the seed is the main object of ginning. So here we can use three types of ginning machines: Nifrologining, Sahajin and Magatijin. So normally in Indian cotton varieties we are using Nifrologining machine. In Nifrologining machine we have feed table, axillary roller, knife roller and leather rollers. These are the main important parts of Nifrologining machine. So the metal is fed in a feed table. The delivery of the metal is received from the stripping board. So the setting point is also important. That is setting between the doctor knife and the rollers. The setting between the leather roller and the knife roller. The setting between the grid bar and the knife roller is important. Thank you.